Tonight on The Hardy Boys, the mystery of the African safari.
My very good friend. This is Mr. Nagutu, colleague and game warden of one of our largest preserves. You know, when Interpol told me you were in Europe, I could not believe my good fortune.
And they told me that you're having a problem on one of your game preserves.
Poaching on a very large scale.
The Maasai tribes?
Definitely not Maasai.
Mr. Nagutu is a Maasai, and he assures me it is not his people.
How large a scale is large?
Organized poaching. 14 to 1,600 game animals a year.
What evidence do you have?
None.
You're missing 14 to 1,600 game animals a year, and you have no evidence? No bones, no carcasses, nothing?
We have a very advanced film laboratory here. We do our own processing. This is an aerial photograph of the entire preserve divided into separate areas. With the enlargement of each area, we can keep an exact accounting of each herd. These photographs, taken at various periods in time, clearly indicate that the size of the herds are being lessened. It was in desperation that I got in touch with Interpol.
And you have no leads whatsoever?
This afternoon, you will meet the man responsible for the poaching.
Mr. Nagutu has his own theory.
Well, I'd like very much to hear it.
Trevor Masters, a white hunter. He never made the adjustment to the camera safari. He is a hunter in the old style. He will never understand anything else. It is in his blood. It's a way of life.
Tea. Please.
There is a party up the river at Saunders Plantation this afternoon. That is where you'll meet Masters. You will help us get the proof we need.
Do you think Masters is guilty?
We shared more than ecological beliefs from our days at the UN. We shared a belief that a man is innocent until proven guilty. I still cling to that belief. But Trevor Masters is the old Africa. He will die before its spirit dies in him.
Mr. Hardy, your sons are here.
Joe, Frank, this is the Minister of the Interior.
Hello. How do you do? Nice to
Mr.
meet you.
Minister, these are my sons, Joe
It's a pleasure.
and Frank. With your permission, they'll be helping me in my investigation.
You mean that many years have passed since our days at the UN? I guess they have. Animals are being hunted and destroyed. We must stop their suffering.
Well, yeah, what's in the game plan here?
Well, I've rented you a Land Rover, and I've booked you on the camera safari tomorrow morning. I'm going to follow the leads in town, and I'll stay in touch with Interpol.
What are we looking for?
I don't know exactly. Look. But I do think it's a good idea to stay close to Masters.
We'll keep our ears open. Nagutu's pretty certain about Masters, isn't he?
Yes, I wish he was a little more interested in some proof.
Is there someplace we can stay that'll be close to Masters?
We're coming in now, and there's Nagutu. Let's ask him.
Sanders has graciously provided us with entertainment.
Quite a place, huh? fellas?
Fabulous dancers, huh?
Those guys are burning. Love to talk music with them.
He's a friend of mine. I'll introduce you if you like.
Gee, that'd be real nice. I'm Frank Hardy.
Sarah, Masters.
Oh, your father must be Trevor Masters.
That's right. You here for the safari?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Hi, I'm Joe Hardy. I don't get introduced very often. I kind of tag along to entertain him, jokes, songs. Yeah, he's my younger brother. Will you be going on the safari?
Yep. It's gonna be my last one. I don't remember your names on my father's list.
It was sort of a last-minute decision. Yeah.
Sarah, I'm looking all over for you. It's time to go.
Oh, but we just got here.
Well, we got a lot of work to do before tomorrow.
Well, Mr. Saunders is our host. We shouldn't really leave without saying goodbye to him. After all, it is his last week in Africa.
Saunders retires every year. The day he actually packs up and leaves Africa, that'll be the day I hang up my rifle for good.
We heard you already did that.
Oh, Father, this is Frank and Joe Hardy.
No, son. You don't hang up your rifle, not in the bush. Not if you want to survive.
I think what my brother meant was that your safaris are now photo safaris rather than hunting safaris.
I'm afraid Mr. Masters sometimes confuses the two.
You never stay alive in the bush if you confuse things. No, I always know what I'm aiming at.
Mr. Masters, Fenton Hardy, Frank, Joe, Mr. Saunders, our host. Will you be able to put the boys up during the safari?
I've got the room, but not the inclination. You know my rules about visitors?
Well, I wouldn't want you to go to any trouble.
And why did you ask?
Mr. Masters is famed throughout Kenya for his candor. I am glad he has not disappointed us. But you see, the hotels are full. This is a favor I ask an old friend. In light of the many experiences we have shared together.
You're gonna push me one step too far. I don't know what game you're playing now, but I'm gonna go along with it. Do you know why? For the sport of it. You understand? You're both welcome to stay at the house, but for your own safety, you must stay within the house and the grounds. Excuse me.
We'll be sorry to see you leave, Mr. Saunders.
Oh, thank you, my dear. But I do think it's time that the old colonials gave way to the new Africa. The old lion goes out, the new lion comes in. I shan't be sorry to leave this God-forsaken country. 30 years of breaking my back with 100-degree temperatures.
Oh, you have not done too badly out of the old Africa, my friend. I sometimes think your winnings at the blackjack tables far outweigh your rubber exports.
Merely a diversion to relieve the monotony. No, I shan't be sorry to leave this place.